Today I'm going to be breaking down Back and Forth by Fireboy DML and Lagbaja, where as usual I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. Alright guys, so look, I know I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, but I'm going to be honest with you, it has been a hectic 2 weeks. But we're here now, so let's get into it. Alright, you know the sketch, headphones on, let's get into some music. Nice opening, saxes, strings.
Sometimes I know it, sometimes I don't know how to show it, but somewhere at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you. Sometimes I say it,
Drum hits.
but sometimes I don't know how to show it. But somewhere at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you. We found love in the dueletta, the kind of love where we go remember.
Okay, right, let's stop it there. Let's cover off the intro. Let's cover off the chorus. Okay, so let's kick off with this intro then, but let's talk about the opening because we have an absolute fire start to this track. We've got those beautiful strings in there, we've got the signature sound of the sax, we've got a percussive sound in there as well, and we also have what sounds like a double bass playing this dun 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 throughout the intro. And when you put all of that together, it does an absolutely fantastic job of setting the tone of the track. You pretty much know what you're going to get from the get-go, which is exactly what a good intro is supposed to do. Moving on to the chorus. Now, this drops at around 29 seconds, although Fireboy does come in slightly earlier, around 28 seconds. But when we do tip over into the intro, we get some additional percussions. They're brought in, and they've got a really nice traditional feel and sound to them. The strings, they get carried over, and I'm really pleased about that because not only do they bring richness to the chorus, but they also add emotional depth, and that helps to support the tone of the song itself. Now, the saxes, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm glad that they didn't carry them over because as much as I like the saxes, and I've said this before, you know, the sax is a very distinctive sound, and when overused, it can ruin a track, like literally in its entirety. So I'm glad that they didn't carry those over. The drum hits that we get at 44 seconds, absolutely bang, and what an awesome way to transition us over into the second segment of the chorus, where of course we then get this really nice warm bass introduced. Let's go back, let's listen. Saxes, strings, there's that double bass.
Sometimes I know it, sometimes I
Additional
don't know how to
percussions,
show it.
strings carried
Somewhere
over.
at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you. Sometimes I say it,
Bangs, mate.
but sometimes I don't know how to show it. But somewhere at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you. We found love in the dueletta, the kind of love where we go remember, the kind of love where you know fi end up. Yeah, make you do me tender, take me to Kenya, tell me nakupenda, close to my ass like a pendant. Baby more pay, yeah, sorry, money more pay, yeah, sorry. You toxic, I like it like that. If you call my line, I'm calling right back.
Nice
Tell
flow.
me what you wanna do tonight, I'm free tonight, I wanna be with you tonight. And even when I did out time, even when I am still in denial, Not only you they light up my fire. Not only you I desire. But sometimes I don't know how to show it.
Okay, right, we're going to stop it there because we have leaked over into the second chorus. So let's talk about the second verse. So there's a couple of things that we want to pay attention to here in the first verse. And the first thing is the kick drum. This is introduced into the mix, but more importantly, pay attention to what happens to the percussions, right? They actually get toned down quite significantly compared to how they were in the chorus. Additionally, we get a shift in the bass as well. It's much more rhythmic in this first verse. But also, again, if you're paying attention, you'll notice that it's following quite closely to what are now those toned down percussions. And listen to the strings as well. And I go back to this point about how they bring emotional depth, as well as other things, obviously. But if you go back to the chorus, you'll notice that those strings are being played in a higher range, and as such the chorus is more emotionally driven. But here in the first verse, they're actually being played in a lower range. And don't get me wrong, it still supports the tone of the song, but you'll notice that the verse is less emotionally charged than the chorus, which, if you think all they've done is notch it down a range, it's pretty amazing how just a simple shift can have such a significant impact on a track. Let's go back. Let's listen.
But you know that I love every single moment
Verse coming in.
with you. We found love in the duet. The kind
Kick
love
drum.
we go remember. The kind love where you know
Percussions toned down. And listen to the strings. Lower range, less emotionally charged. Switch up in flow there, bangs. Those repeated phrases are fire as well.
Not only you they light up my fire. Not only you I desire. But sometimes I don't know how to show it. But somewhere at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you. Sometimes I say it, but sometimes I don't know how to show it. But somewhere at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you. What I do to let you know how I feel inside for you.
Okay, right, let's very, very quickly cover off this second chorus. So there are a lot of repeated themes in this chorus, so there's not really too much to cover off. But the first thing to pay attention to is you will notice that they remove the kick drum. But more importantly than that is by removing it, how the track almost seems to slow down tempo wise. Now, it probably doesn't, like in reality. I don't know, I haven't measured it. But regardless of that, whether it does actually slow or whether it's just perceived to be slowed down, that slight shift is absolutely perfect for this chorus. Second thing is the strings. I do just want to go back to those and that emotional depth thing, because this is a perfect opportunity for you to hear it, because you will notice that shift when they begin playing those strings in that higher range. And then the final thing are the harmonies and those repeated back end phrases, particularly in the second segment of the chorus. Bro, they're next level and they really help to elevate the chorus even more. Let's go back. Let's listen.
You toxic, I like it like that. If you call my line, I'm calling right back. Tell me what you wanna do tonight. I'm free tonight. I wanna be with you tonight. And even when I did out time, even when I am still in denial, not only you they light up my fire.
Right, chorus coming in.
You I desire. But
Keep drum gone.
Sometimes I don't know how to show it.
Listen to the strings, man.
But somewhere at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single single moment with you. Sometimes I say it, but sometimes
Bangs,
I
mate.
don't know how to show
Repeated
it.
phrases.
But somewhere at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you.
What I should I do to let you know I feel inside for you, inside for you. That you feel the love inside. Cause you're my back and forth, I'm back and forth, so love.
Back and forth, you and I, we could be so much more, yeah. Shit, baby, my shit, yeah. Make me go
Back and forth, I'm back and forth, so love.
I wanna show you.
Bangs.
And even when
Those
I
notes.
need out time, even when I am still in denial, now only you they light up my fire. Now only you I desire. But sometimes I don't know how to show it.
Okay, right. We're going to stop it there for the final time, and we're going to very quickly cover off the second verse, and then we're going to go ahead and see the rest of the track out. So firstly, let's talk about the contrast that Lagbaja brings to the track. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, when I first heard it, I wasn't sure that I liked it, but I think that's because I was expecting something else outside of this rugged vocal. But on reflection, I actually like it because it's such a contrast from like one verse to the next that it actually helps to kind of separate and break up the track a little bit like what a bridge does in other songs. However, what I will say is that I do think it's a smart choice that they kept his solo section short, because any longer, and I really do think that it would begin to take away from the track rather than complement it. And then the final thing is I really do like the fact that they stripped the track back in the second section of this second verse, and of course that they brought those saxes back into the mix. I think if there was ever a right time to bring those saxes back in, this was it. So let's go back, let's listen, and let's see the rest of the track out.
I love every single moment with you.
What I should I do to let you know I feel inside for you, inside for you. That you feel the love inside. Cause you're my back and forth, I'm back and forth, so love.
Back and forth,
Strip back now.
you and I,
Sax is in.
we could be so much more.
It's a banging note.
Shit, baby, my shit, yeah. Make me go
Back and forth, I'm back and forth, so love.
I wanna show.
So is that.
When I did out time, even when I am still in denial, now only you they light up my fire. Now only you I desire. But sometimes I don't know how to
Final
show
chorus.
it. But somewhere at the back of your
Everything in now.
I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you. Sometimes I say it, but sometimes I don't know.
Repeated phrases.
Back and forth, but somewhere at the back of your mind, I hope that you know that I love every single moment with you.
Back and forth, I'm back and forth, so love.
Bangs, mate. Okay, that's it for me. If you want to see more breakdown and analyses videos, everything's popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.